Wait, still 1-0 in favor of Dortmund. And yet they go attacking again. They are looking for that second goal to just, be comfortable going to Paris. Aish. That was a good pass. Honestly, that talk of no pressure in Dortmund. I'm sorry. It just seems like an excuse to me, man. Honestly, there's no way you tell me there's pressure on much. Like, if we're talking about a team, probably like Chelsea, you know, that have been winning trophy, they are used to winning. Then I understand. But not talking about Manchester United. Come on. No way. I'm not having that. I don't agree. I'm sorry. I'm not having that. He even got to say, he said he struggled even with previous manager. Okay, now, Sancho, what sort of a player is Sancho? And what sort of a play of football or pattern does Manchester United play? Manchester United went and brought in a player that suits a tiki-taka kind of football to a team that plays counter-attacking football. How do you guys think it's going to work? How was people actually expecting it to work? How? Because you brought in a player who does not suit your style of play. Man U does not keep the ball, they don't hold on to the ball. But right now, we are seeing this guy doing what he does best at Dortmund. That is what he suits. He plays for a team that plays proper football. But that's not what Man U did. And there's nothing Ten Hag has done. Or no player has Ten Hag improved. Ever since he come to that club, which player has he improved? I've also seen people trying to use excuses of like Ten Hag believes in the young youth players, he's using youth players. Guys, let's drop that. Ten Hag is using these youth boys because he has no option. He has no choice. That was why he's using all this lad. Come on, you should be scoring that, man. That should be a goal. Macaros. Should be scoring that. Okay, now see what they're saying now. I sell Sancho, keep Rashford next season. If Bruno can be sold, I sell, buy, wait, and easy as backup. Bring back Greenwood for United. Well, I'm going to shock you. By the way, Rashford is going nowhere because nobody wants Rashford. And that was why I said something. I said, at least if you are looking to cash in on Sancho, there are clubs out there that will be willing to pay at 40, 50 million pounds. And as it is currently right now, Sancho is a better player than Marcus Rashford. That's the honest truth. Sancho is a better player, a better winger than Marcus Rashford. Nobody will wants nobody wants him because already you guys have given him a huge contract, a huge amount of money, whereby no other club out there will not be willing to pay it. And you know what is that? When Rashford came outside newly, when he was promoted into the to the senior team by Louis Van Gaal, you could see the potentials there. He was a good player. But Manchester United also need to take the blame. When I'm talking about need to take the blame, I do not understand how are you offering a 22 years old the number 10 jersey and £250,000 a week to a 22 years old. So whatever Ashford is doing right now, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I'm not. You can't say that. Sancho 1-0. Yes. Uh, they are basically doing everything to find a goal here. PSG. Dortmund are going to make substitution. Sancho, Sancho was a bench player last season. Yeah, because Tenag was involved. He really got to tell you that Tenag does not rate Sancho. He does not. Just look at him balling. He's cooking here. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's here cooking for Dortmund. Tenag did not use this guy properly. He did not. All Tenag care about is his job. So that is it. Tenag doesn't rate him. That's what I see here. Tenag does not rate Sancho. The same way I'll tell you, he does not rate Ahmad. Tenag does not rate Ahmad Diallo as well. He does not. He also does not rate Pelistri. And that tells you why Pelistri ended up going to Granada. He doesn't rate that guy. He doesn't rate Ahmad Diallo. You have Ahmad Diallo came in against Liverpool, scored a goal, put in the shift, put in work rate. The next game, did you use him? No, he benched him. Ever since then, we have not really seen Ahmad Diallo play proper football. So that's what I see here. Tenak plays people he rates. He plays his own favorite player. But if you want to try to put this on Rashford, no. I will not, I won't Sancho, I won't agree to that because I know Ten Hag does not rate this guy. What more can he do? He has come and give you 15, 10 minutes, show to you that, dude, play me. I can deliver. But he did not. He did not. So who do you blame? Who do you blame in such situation whereby a player whereby we have seen the eye test have shown to us that no man, this guy is good. He's a good player. Osman Dembele, pass the ball, dude. Emery. I think Dortmund are going to win this one, man. They're going to take this one. How many minutes additional time? Okay, no. They're making a substitution. Mokoko. Now, Mitchell says, you will sell Sancho because he has a value. Rashford does not. And that's why I said, you will sell Jordan Sancho because at least he has a value and people have seen him play and they know this player can actually be flourishing, playing well. So that is it. But I love this comment by the way. You will sell Rashford because Sancho will have as a value. Club will come for Sancho. Nobody wants Rashford. And that's the fact. Okay, you wanted him before he did what he did with the manager. This is where I don't really understand why you would take a side. Because one thing is this: if Tena comes out to say in the training, it does not train enough, is lazy. What we are seeing currently in Manchester United is it what they do in training? Because if this is what Manchester United Football Club are doing in training, then you guys are in trouble. Or I should say, we are seeing it already. And by the way, I have seen people also come outside and tell me that if it was under Sir Alex Ferguson, Sancho would never play again. And I told them, I said, no, do you know what? If it was Sir Alex Ferguson, Sir Alex Ferguson will not throw Sancho under the bus. He will not even answer that question. Because it doesn't make sense to me by a player who was not in the game you played and lost to Arsenal. And yet they ask you a question about Sancho, a player that was not on the bench. He did not play at all. And you are answering that question, talking crap about the little boy. It is all fair that the player can come outside and defend himself. So I agree with him. No matter how you sit, I actually agree with the fact that Sancho could stand for himself. Because this same guy, Kotenak, is a fucking liar. He's a bloody liar. We're talking about a manager whereby he said he wanted to work with Ronaldo, knowing fully well that he does not want to have anything to do with him. He said the same thing about David De Gea. I want him to sign a new contract, knowing fully well you do not want him there. Why don't you just say it out? Guys, let them go. I don't see them in my plans. He kept lying. He kept lying. So that kind of person now is also lying about Sancho. It's fair enough that Sancho came out to defend himself, man. And it's the truth. He was being was being treated like he's being used as a scapegoat. That's what he's being used as. So that's the fault I see. He can go to Germany. Yeah, he's there. He's there cooking. And one thing Manchester United knows how to do best is they sell player, go and get him again. We see it with Pogba, we saw it to Ronaldo. It's not new. I'm sorry, man. If you're telling Rashford offers what? He offers what than Sancho. Because all Rashford does is cut and shoot. Rashford does not look to give somebody a pass. All he cares about is cut and shoot. By the way, do you know that Jordan Sancho has he is the second highest player for chance created for Manchester United after Bruno Fernandes. He is the second. So I want you to tell me what does Rashford offer? Because when Rashford is not scoring goals, he's rubbish. When he's not scoring goal, he's crap. It's like Scott McTominay. Once they don't score goal, they're rubbish. Rashford cares about himself. He wants to score the goals. And before this season started, I told my friend who supports Man City, I said, Marcus Rashford is going to be crap this season. And he doubted me. But now you can see it. And the reason why I said Rashford was going to be crap this season was because when you look at what he did last season, those are what you call momental football. Moment. Not that he was playing really well. Those were moment football whereby he's always in the right position to bang in the goals. So I'm not surprised of what I'm seeing currently with Rashford. I'm not. And when you're talking about the Euros, both players does not even deserve to be in the Euros. There are better players that should be going there instead of Rashford and Sancho. One of them is Kopama. Cole Palmer should be going to the Euros. Jared Bowen should be going to the Euros. Anthony Gordon should also be going to the Euros. And that's a fact, guys. The honest truth. I'm not trying to just be biased here. I'm talking the fact. Rashford and Sancho does not deserve. They don't deserve to go to the Euros. And when you talk about we are going to see who is um, going to go between both of them, if that option comes, we all know Gary Southgate will go with Marcus Rashford. And I won't be surprised because I have seen Gary Southgate keep picking Harry Maguire for the national team, when he was not even playing at all. He was not playing. He was not starting. He was not on the bench for Manchester United, and yet he was making appearances in the national team. That's the same thing that will happen with Marcus Rashford. Because Rashford, to get Southgate, he has done it before for him. He has done it before for him. So I will not be surprised if Rashford goes. Not that I won't be basing it on Rashford and Sancho. And that's a fact. I will not. How long has this guy, Sancho, been playing, coming back to play proper football, game in, game out? We're talking about like after 4 to 5 months of not playing football. So the manager knows who is speaking. He knows. But if Rashford gets to go there, will I be surprised? No, I won't be surprised. If Rashford ended up making the list, I won't. And that will not be because of that the fact that Marcus Rashford is good. No. It will be because Gareth Southgate also is a manager that loves, you know, he loves some players. That's the fact. That's the fact, guys. And that is it, guys. It's Dortmund 1-1, um, Paris Saint-Germain 0. So that is the end of the game. I'll see you guys on the next video. I will see if I will do watch along tomorrow. I'll let you guys know if I'll do watch along tomorrow. If I don't, fine and good. For now, guys, it's time for me to say good night. And please, guys, before I go, if today is the first time of coming across our channel, please do not forget to subscribe, guys. It is free to subscribe. Bottom right corner, click on the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. And also hit the notification bell. So whenever we're streaming, you will always get the notification. Then we can always be together on the watch along and talk about everything about football. Everybody is welcome, guys. Everybody is welcome to the platform. So, from me to my banks, guys, it's good night. Thank you, guys, for tuning in with me.